Finding a work-life balance is difficult for nearly everyone, especially for college student athletes. Trying to balance academics with practice and a social life can be taxing on their mental health. It's been nearly a year since USD added an athletic mental health counselor. Photojournalist Sam Tastad checked in to see how things are going.
Something that I know, like, I've dabbled in, you know, I'm human too. I've gone to a therapist, and I think when we can understand that going and seeing a therapist isn't something that's wonky, that's quirky. It's just being human. I think the more we can understand that, the more we can navigate this stigma.
You can go make a session with Tanner, pack what's in your head and what's been going through your mind mentally, either when you're out on your competitive arena performing, or maybe leading up to that if you have a little bit of performance anxiety. Personally, I've done a little bit of work with him within his profession, so it's been really good to have him as a support system, for our mental health as student athletes. And with his position in athletics, not only does he impact our student athlete body, but helps us bring awareness, to mental health across campus, which has been really powerful.
We've seen over 90% of our teams take advantage of whether it be sports psychology or mental health services.
No runs on one hit.
We've seen that when student athletes come, over half the time they stay for 6 or more sessions.
It's helped quite a bit, actually, not even limited just to golf, but just with myself as a person and the responsibilities that I have outside of golf. I mean, you can only have 14 clubs in your bag, but your brain is kind of like the 15th one, right? So I think golf, you sign for a score, and it's very easy to tie your identity to that score, whatever you shoot that day. So when things are going well, you're happy and you feel good about yourself, and when you're struggling, it can be the opposite. But having Tanner available and meeting with Tanner, we can kind of get away from the belief based on result, and believing in myself and who I am as an athlete because of the work I put in, and the perspective I have when I'm out on the course.
I think sometimes within athletics we get this misconstrued idea that because they hop on the court in front of a few thousand people and have a great day, that they don't go back to the locker room or go back to their apartment and have a breakdown because maybe they lost a family member, or they have debilitating stress and anxiety.
Number 7, Abby Brown.
But on game days, it looks really cool when they throw the uniform on, score the touchdown, hit the home run. That's fun. But I think we need to remind ourselves that, hey, these are 18 to 22-year-olds.
Leading off and playing second base.
It makes it almost more enjoyable just knowing that you've got help, ready and willing to be there for you.
It's okay to navigate that pressure of being perfect, and we know that we're not going to be perfect. And I think when we start to have those conversations, I can visibly see the walls start to fall down, and them kind of take that big breath and realize that, hey, maybe Tanner's onto something. Maybe I don't have to be perfect. And when we let down that idea that we have to be perfect, I think we can lean into that authentic self, and that's where the magic starts to happen.